grandfather clock strikes a hollow 10. The shadows creep across the rug again. Cousin Stickles counts the stitches in her lace, while Aunt Wellington stares at my plain, quiet face. The silver thimble fits a finger grown cold in a house where the stories are a century old. A little bit of lint on the mahogany stand, the life that's been measured by the palm of a hand. I'm a ghost in the hallway, a breath in the hall, waiting for a voice that never will call. Oh, the thimble and the dust are all I own, in a kingdom of silence, on a velvet throne. The tea is getting cold and the fire's burning low, in the parlor of Deerwood, where nothing can grow, just the thimble and the dust, and the wind outside the door. Paper roses have faded to gray, like the dreams that I buried and threw all away. I've polished the silver till the tarnishes bleed, but nobody asks what it is that I need. There's a world out beyond the iron rod gate, but here in the parlor we only can wait. Oh, the thimble and the dust are all of silence, on a velvet throne. The tea is getting cold and the fire's burning low, in the parlor of Deerwood, where nothing can grow, just the thimble and the dust, and the wind outside the door. I look at the clock and I count every beat, the smell of the mothballs, the wintry sleep. They call me Doss and they tell me to sit, while the candle of youth is the only thing lit. Just the thimble and the dust, and the wind outside the door. Just the dust, ticking of the clock. The thimble falls, wait for the morning, wait for the rain. summers of stifling nose. Don't walk in the sun, you'll freckle your skin. Don't speak of the heart, it's a cardinal sin. I've walked on the lines that they drew in the sand, with a heavy heart and a trembling hand. The mirror is honest, the mirror is mean, the plainest girl that the town's ever seen. A no for a dance, and a no for a dream, caught in the current of a stagnant stream. 29 years of no in my ear, a chorus of whispers, a lifetime of fear. The no is a wall and the no is a cage, written in ink on a yellowing page. I'm 29 years of staying the same. I asked for the mountains, they gave me the floor. I asked for the ocean, they locked up the door. Be grateful, Valancy, for what you've been given, but this isn't life, it's just barely living. The brown dress is itchy, the collar is tight, and I'm losing my way in the middle of the night. 29 years of no in my ear, a chorus of whispers, a lifetime of fear. The no is a wall and the no is a cage, written in ink on a yellowing page. I'm 29 years of staying the same. What if the no was a yes in disguise? What if the truth was right under my eyes? The clock is still ticking, the years are all gone, and I'm standing here waiting for the break of the dawn. A chorus of whispers, a lifetime of fear. The no is a wall and the no is a cage, written in ink on a yellowing page. I'm 29 years of staying the same. No more 29. The cage is open, but I'm still inside. The postman arrived with the morning dew, an envelope white and a world that was new. Dr. Trent's handwriting, sharp as a knife, carrying news of the end of a life. The parlor grew quiet, the air grew so thin, as I let the cold truth of the diagnosis in. A flutter in the chest, a catch in the breath. The doctor has signed a contract with death. 1 year of living, or maybe just less, in a world that I've only begun to possess. The letter from Trent is a key to the gate. I'm done with the tea, and I'm done with the wait. The heart is a rebel, the heart is a fire, burning the bridges of every desire. Now that the end is finally in sight, the Stirlings are talking about the preserves, while I'm feeling the iron inside of my nerves. They don't know the secret I hold in my hand, a map to a border in a far-off land. I'm dying, they say, but for the first time I'm free to be the Valancy I wanted to be. The letter from Trent is a key to the gate. I'm done with the tea, and I'm done with the wait. The heart is a rebel, the heart is a fire, burning the bridges of every desire. Now that the end is finally in sight, fatal angina, a beautiful word, the sweetest music I've ever heard. It breaks the silver thimble, it breaks the lace, it puts a smile on a dying girl's face. Only a year to see the sky, to say goodbye, to finally live before I die. Take off the apron and throw it away. I'm finished with roles that I've had to play. Don't call me Dawson's, that girl is dead. She's buried in words that were never said. I'm looking in mirrors and seeing a ghost of the person who wanted the world the most. And Wellington's gasping, my mother is pale. I'm tearing the lace and I'm lifting in the veil. I've got a voice and it's loud and it's clear, and it's shaking the dust from the chandeliers. I'm dust no more, I'm balancing now. I'm breaking the oath and I'm breaking the vow. The blue castle beckons, the walls are all gone. I'm walking away in the light of the dawn. I'm dust no more, I'm finally me. Hey, hey. The tea party's over, the scandal is grand. I'm taking my heart in my own two hands. Go on and whisper, go on and stare. I've got the wind blowing through my hair. I'm leaving the parlor, I'm leaving the cold, to find a story that's yet to be told. I'm dust no more, I'm balancing now. I'm breaking the oath and I'm breaking the vow. The blue castle beckons, the walls are all gone. I'm walking away in the light of the dawn. I'm dust no more, I'm finally me. Tell Uncle Benjamin I'm done with his jokes. Tell all the Stirlings they're nothing but folks. I'm not a child and I'm not a disgrace. I'm a woman who's finally found her place. Dust no more, I'm balancing now. I'm breaking the oath and I'm breaking the vow. The blue castle beckons, the walls are all gone. I'm walking away in the light of the dawn. I'm dust no more, I'm finally me. No more dust, Valancy's here. The road is long, the air is clear.
Down in the hollow where the pines grow tall, away from the parlor and the garden wall, I found the man that they told me to fear, with a laugh like a storm and a bottle of beer. Roaring Abel with the wild in his eyes, living a life that the Stirlings despise. He's got a cabin of cedar and stone, kind of a place where a soul isn't alone. The air smells of wood smoke and old mountain air, and there's no room for secrets of vanity there. Oh, the Roaring Abel is a friend of the wind, a sinner to some, but a man who has sinned. He's got the keys to the wilderness gate, and he doesn't believe in the whispers of fate. I'm going with Abel to the edge of the wood. His daughter is dying, her heart is aflame. Cissy's calling a different name. They need a hand and they need a heart, and I've got a life that is ready to start. I scrub the floors and I'll cook the stew, while the sky turns a shade of a different blue. Oh, the Roaring Abel is a friend edge of the wood. It's rough and it's tumble, it's honest and raw, better than living by a Stirling law. The river is rising, the thunder is loud, I'm losing myself in a different crowd. To the wood, into the wood, roaring Abel, smell of the pine, the life that is mine.
Quiet place. They whispered ill and they whispered slow, but they never asked where I wanted to go. I'm putting on my red shoes, let the dust fly high. I'm looking for the color in a grayscale sky. I'm breaking the shackles, I'm throwing the key into the deep where the shadows used to be. No more yes, no more pleasing the pride. cabin by the marsh where the rushes moan. Cissy sits waiting in the dark alone. The town turned its back on the girl who fell, but I'm bringing water to the bottom of the well. One small flame in a room so cold, a story of a heart that was bought and sold. The wind is a wolf at the window pane, washing the sin away with the rain. Hold the candle, keep the ghost at bay. We're just two souls waiting for the day. The world is a shadow, but the light is true. Cissy, I'm staying here with you. When the wick burns low and the stars go dim, you're more than the shame they pinned on him. The medicine tastes like iron and dust in a house built of sorrow and broken trust. She talks of the dance and the ribbon she wore before the Great War knocked at the door. I smooth her hair and I hold her hand, the only two citizens of a forgotten land. Hold the candle, keep the ghost at bay. We're just two souls waiting for the day. The world is a shadow, but the light is true. Cissy, I'm staying here with you. When the wick burns low and the stars go dim, you're more than the shame they pinned on him. Sleep now, sister, the fever is breaking. The dawn is a promise that the earth is taken. No more whispers, no more lies, just the quiet peace of the northern skies. Hold the candle, keep the ghost at bay. We're just two souls waiting for the day. The world is a shadow, but the light is true. Cissy, I'm staying here with you. When the wick burns low and the stars go dim, you're more than the shame they pinned on him. The candle flickers, the candle dies in the morning light.
where the hedges are clear, and the script of your life is already scripted. There's a tree that grows in the center of town. Its roots go up and its branches go down. It drinks the joy and it breathes the spite, and it keeps the valley in a permanent night. Don't look up, don't look away, just do what the Upas Tree people say. Under the shade of the Upas Tree, nothing can grow and no one is free. The sap is a poison, the fruit is a lie, a beautiful cage beneath the cold sky. Cut the trunk, burn the leaf, let the fire bring the soul relief. And Wellington's pearls in the parlor talk, 1,000 rules for the way that you walk. It's a slow suffocation of polite decay, where what will people think is the prayer you pray. But I've tasted the air on the open road, and I'm dropping the weight of this heavy load. Under the shade of the Upas Tree, nothing can grow and no one is free. The sap is a poison, the fruit is a lie, a beautiful cage beneath the cold sky. Cut the trunk, burn the leaf, let the fire bring the soul relief. I see the rot in the elegant wood, I see the evil disguised as the good. You can't keep the wild in a manicured yard. The bark is brittle and the wood is hard. Under the shade of the Upas Tree, the day we die. Mistawis is calling, the water is deep. The secrets of Barney are the ones that we keep.
The sky turned the color of a bruised plum. We heard the roll of the thunder drum, sheltered in the reeds by the edge of the shore. I've never felt the world so much before. The smell of the cedar and the damp dark earth, a wilder kind of baptism, a second birth. Your eyes are like the lake before a storm, keeping my shivering spirit warm. Give me your hand in the pouring rain. Forget the sorrow and forget the pain. I haven't got a palace or a crown to show, just a castle in the air where the wild things grow. Will you come to the island? Will you stay for the night? Will you be my lady in the fading light? You didn't ask about my name or my past. You just asked if the moment could last. The raindrops are diamonds in your tangled hair. There's a magic in the Muskoka air. The blue castle is waiting on the Mistawis rocks, away from the keys and the heavy locks. Give me your hand in the pouring rain. Forget the sorrow and forget the pain. I haven't got a palace or a crown to show, just a castle in the air where the wild things grow. Will you come to the island? Will you stay for the night? Will you be my lady in the fading light? The thunder is a blessing, the lightning is a sign. Before a little while your light show, just a castle in the air where the wild things grow. Will you come to the island? Will you stay for the night? Will you be my lady in the fading light? In the rain, on the island, the blue castle.
Dusty boots on a cedar plank, the shoreline fades to a memory's blank. Valancy's heart is a hummingbird wing, tasting the air that the pine boughs bring.
The roar of the town is a ghost in the gale as the canvas catches the north wind's trail. We're leaving the parlor, the lace and the lights, under the dome of the great open skies. The current is strong, the paddle is deep, awake from a 20-year winter sleep. The ripples are writing a song on the hull. The spirit is bright and the heavy is null. Crossing the Muskoka where the wild spirits play, washing the soot of the city away. Silver on sapphire, a kingdom of glass, watching the shadows of the centuries
jagged crown of granite and moss, where the world's accounts are total loss. The blue castle rises from the rock and the root, where the heavy branch bears the silent fruit.
No neighbors to whisper, no fences to bind, just the whisper of hemlock and the peace of the mind. Barney's kingdom, a 2-acre throne, the most beautiful secret that I've ever known. Step on the lichen, soft as a bed. The sky is a canopy over your head. The loon gives a shout to the sinking sun. The day of the captive is finally done. Mistawis, Mistawis, the jewel in the blue. The old world is dying, the morning is new. A fortress of cedar, a rampart of pine. The island of Mistawis is yours and it's mine.
The cabin is silvered by weather and gale, a ship on the rocks that will never set sail.
One room for the living, one room for the soul, where the broken pieces are finally whole.
The stove is a hearth
Where the dragon fire glows, and the wind through the eaves is the only thing grows. Where kings of the crags and the lilies and the weeds, with everything here that a human heart needs. Mistawis, Mistawis, the jewel in the blue. The old world is dying, the morning is new. A fortress of cedar, a rampart of pine. The island of Mistawis is yours and it's mine. The water is a moat that the world cannot cross. Forget all the profit, forget all the loss. The silence is loud and the silence is deep, a promise the stars and the white birches keep. Mistawis, Mistawis, the jewel in the blue. The old world is dying, the morning is new. A fortress of cedar, a rampart of pine. The island of Mistawis is yours and it's mine. Home on the rock, home in the blue castle. Home, Mistawis. no ticking of clocks to measure the day. The sun and the moon tell us when we can play. The smell of the coffee, the crackle of birch, the forest is temple, the cabin is church. I'm scrubbing the floor on my hands and my knees and singing a song to the wandering breeze. There's joy in the labor, there's grace in the sweat, the finest communion I've ever had yet. Blue willow plates and a table of deal, the magic of making a simple real meal. No silver is polished, no linen is spread, just the breath of the living and the peace of the dead. This is the hymn of the log and the stone, the greatest religion I've ever been shown. A prayer in the morning, a blessing at night, in the glow of the lamp and the flicker of light. Simple and holy, rugged and true, in the heart of the cabin, starting anew. The windows are open to let in the stars, to heal up the bruises and soften the scars. Barney is reading by the light of the flame. He doesn't ask questions, he don't play the game. We live like the foxes, we live like the deer, with nothing to hope for and nothing to fear. The world is a shadow, the island is real, and love is the only thing left we can feel. This is the hymn of the log and the stone, the greatest religion I've ever been shown. A prayer in the morning, a blessing at night, in the glow of the lamp and the flicker of light. Simple and holy, rugged and true, in the heart of the cabin, starting anew. The pine needles carved at the path to the door. I don't want the finer things, not anymore. Give me the rough hew, the weathered, the worn. This is the place where my spirit was born. This is the hymn of the log and the stone, the greatest religion I've ever been shown. A prayer in the morning, a blessing at night, in the glow of the lamp and the flicker of light. Simple and holy, rugged and true, in the heart of the cabin, starting anew. Just the log and the stone, finally home. The hymn of the wood,
country no more. The earth is a table, the sky is the wine, and everything growing is yours and is mine.
The sun dips low and the shadows grow long. There's a minor key hidden inside of the song. Barney goes walking when the moon starts to rise, with the look of the ages behind his brown eyes. He heads for the thicket where the cedars are black, with a pack on his shoulder and a ghost on his back. I follow the trail where the moss has been pressed to the heart of the secret he keeps in his chest. A door in the clearing, a lock on the gate, a feeling of something that's lying in wait. The air turns to silver, the birds all go still as he disappears over the brow of the hill. What is the secret he hides in the woods? Is it a sorrow or is it the goods? A room with a padlock, a name on a page, a wild-hearted lion in a self-made cage. The secret of the woods is a heavy dark vine, and I wonder if Barney is truly all mine. I've seen the blue light through the cracks in the wall. I've heard the faint sound of a typewriter's call. Or is it the tapping of fingers on glass, waiting for something that never will pass? He comes back at dawn with the mist on his coat, with a wall in his eyes and a lump in his throat. He kisses my forehead and smiles like a king, but he won't say a word about that hidden thing. What is the secret he hides in the woods? Is it a sorrow or is it the goods? justice or a son of a gun. Mistawis is magic, but Mistawis has walls, and I hear a new voice when the darkness falls. In the woods, is it a sorrow or is it the goods? A room with a padlock, a name on a page, a wild-hearted lion in a self-made cage. The secret of the woods is a heavy dark vine, and I wonder if Barney is truly all mine. Behind the door, behind the trees, the secret's blowing in the breeze.
The sumac lost its fire, the maple's gone to gray. The sky is holding secrets in a heavy shroud of clay. I've counted every morning as a gift I shouldn't keep, while the secrets of the island go drifting off to sleep. The hearth is glowing amber,
The woodpile stacked up high. I'm watching for the silver to fall down from the sky.
the air has turned to crystal, the lake is getting still. There's a silence moving steady from the hollow to the hill, and it's the first snow on the pines,
falling soft and deep.
promises I meant to break and secrets I must keep. Wrap the world in ermine, hide the scars upon the ground,
In the blue castle of winter,
where the lost are finally found.
oh, the first snow on the pines. Barney's in the woodshed, I hear his steady axe, leaving heavy footprints in the fresh and frozen tracks. I touch my chest and wonder how much time is left to beat in this house of cedar timber, where the cold and comfort meet.
I used to fear the ending,
I used to fear the night,
but the wilderness has taught me how to fade into the light. And it's the first snow on the pines,
falling soft and deep.
promises I meant to break and secrets I must keep. Wrap the world in ermine, hide the scars
breathtaking when the world is painted white.
I'll go without a tremor,
I'll go without a fight,
for I have seen the glory of a life lived out of bounds.
far away from Deerwood and its hollow, biting sounds.
And it's the first snow on the pines,
Falling soft and deep,
promises I meant to break and secrets I must keep.
wrap the world in ermine,
Hide the skies upon the ground,
in the blue castle of winter, where the lost are finally found. Falling on the pines, everything is quiet now. Everything is white, just a little longer in the light.
the iron giant screaming through the cut above the gorge, forging fire and thunder in a black and smoky forge. The trestle shaking rhythm is a hammer in my veins. I see the smoke rising from the heavy northern trains. There's a child upon the timbers, there's a wagon stuck in line, and the fear is just a shadow in a heart that ceased to pine. The whistle's blowing warning, the steam is rising hot. I'm running toward the danger that the rest of them forgot. On the train track bridge where the river runs below, I got no life to lose, I've got nowhere left to go. Step across the sleeper, stare the devil in the eye. On the train track bridge, I'm not afraid to die. The wind is whipping frantic, the grease is on the rail. The town is watching breathless, every face is turning pale. But I walk through worse than thunder, I survived the sterling tongue, and the song of my rebellion is the only one I've sung. I grab the heavy harness, I pull with all my might. The engine's getting closer, a beast of iron light. On the train track bridge where the river runs below, I got no life to lose, I've got nowhere left to go. Step across the sleeper, stare the devil in the eye. On the train track bridge, I'm not afraid to die. One inch from the edge, 3 inches from the flame, I finally found the power that the doctor couldn't name. Let it roar, let it rattle, let the whole world shake and bend. I'm the master of the cross and I'm the master of the end.
letter sat in the postbox, crumpled at the edge. A ghost from a different lifetime, a broken, dusty pledge. I opened it with fingers that didn't shake at all, expecting just a timeline for the curtain's final fall. But the words began to scramble, the ink began to blur. A clerical mistake, he wrote. The facts were not as they were. The world went white and silent. The floor began to sway. The debt I thought I'd settled was suddenly miles away. It wasn't me, it was another, a name that looked the same. I'm not a dying woman, I've been cheated by a name. The clock is suddenly ticking, but the gears are brand new. The sky is falling open, and the light is breaking through. I have to live. God help me. I have to live. The blue castle is shaking. The island feels too small. I built this life on quicksand. I built it for the fall. What do I do with tomorrow? What do I do with the years when I've traded all my future for a year without the fears? Barney's in the kitchen, I can't look him in the eye. How do I tell the man I love that I'm not gonna die? It wasn't me, it was another, a name that looked the same. I'm not a dying woman, I've been cheated by a name. The clock is suddenly ticking, but the gears are brand new. The sky is falling open, and the light is breaking through. I have to live. Oh, I have to live. The irony is heavy, the joke is on the soul. I found my heart by breaking it. I'm shattered to be whole. I lived because I was dying. Now I'm living 'cause I'm free. But who will be the woman that this life expects of me? It wasn't me, it was another, a name that looked the same. I'm not a dying woman, I've been cheated by a name. The clock is suddenly ticking, but the gears are brand new. The sky is falling open, and the light is breaking through. I have to live. Years and years ahead, what have I done? What a beautiful, terrifying thing to live.
like a lantern in the mist. A night the silver shadows and the cedar boughs have kissed. He's standing on the shoreline, his secret in his hand. The richest man in the province, but the king of no man's land. He says, I didn't need the money, I didn't need the fame, I only needed someone who would love me for my name. The blue castle isn't dreaming, it isn't made of air. It's right here in the moonlight, if you got the soul to dare. And it's moonlight on the blue castle, shining on the lake. Love that isn't borrowed, a heart that doesn't break. You gave me your tomorrows when you thought you had but one, and I will give you everything beneath the moon and sun. Oh, moonlight on the blue castle. I told him of the letter, I told him of the lie, I told him I was staying, that I didn't want to die. He took me in his blankets, he held me to his chest. He said, Valancy, darling, you have passed the final test. You didn't need a fortune, you didn't need a play. You loved the lonely vagabond who wandered in your way. And it's moonlight on the blue castle, shining on the lake. A love that isn't borrowed, a heart that doesn't break. You gave me your tomorrows when you thought you had but one, and I will give you everything beneath the moon and sun. No more walls of Deerwood, no more Dawson shame, just the whisper of the water and the calling of my name. The island is a fortress, the castle is our home, and we are kings and queens of everywhere we choose to And it's moonlight on the blue castle, shining on the lake. A love that isn't borrowed, a heart that doesn't break. You gave me your tomorrows when you thought you had but one, and I will give you everything beneath the moon and sun, shining on the water. The blue castle, it's real, it's finally real. Barney Bernard, my love. the trees. We're kneeling in the needles on our happy weathered knees. There's no one here to judge us, no one here to say that love should have a boundary or a debt it has to pay. The sky is our cathedral, the sun is our high priest, and we've invited every bird to join us at the feast. Throw away the morning, burn the black and gray. We're walking into morning, and we're walking all the way. In the great pine cathedral, under the open sky, where the eagles learn to venture and the heavy spirits fly. Permanent and peaceful, wild and truly free. This is where I'm meant to stay, and who I'm meant to be. In the great pine cathedral. The Stirlings are a memory, a ghost of yesterday. Their tea and their traditions are 1,000 miles away. I've got a world of color, I've got a heart of gold, I've got a story written that will never ever grow. With the scent of balsam clinging to the sleeves of my white gown, I've traded in a thimble for a wild and wooden crown. In the great pine cathedral, under the open sky, where the eagles learn to venture and the heavy spirits fly. Permanent and peaceful, wild and truly free. This is where I'm meant to stay, and who I'm meant to be. Freedom, freedom, love, like a river running over. Freedom, 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 life. Now the winter's finally over. In the great pine cathedral, under the open sky, where the eagles learn to venture and the heavy spirits fly. Permanent and peaceful, wild and truly free. This is where I'm meant to stay, and who I'm meant to be. The blue castle, forever we are free.